Hi students, welcome to Evershine Coaching Center. Myself Faisal Sir here. Dear students, today we are going to study the chapter Surface Areas and Volumes. This chapter is also called as mensuration. Now, this chapter can be studied with all the state board students. You all can study this chapter. Let it be ICSE, CBSE or state syllabus. Whoever may concern, they all can study this chapter. Today we are going to study the introduction part of this chapter, surface areas and volumes. In this video, I am going to cover the introduction of surface areas and volumes, how to remember the formulas, which are the formulas are there in this chapter, and we are going to solve few numericals also. But in this video, I am going to cover the basic part of this chapter and the 1 mark carrying questions, the questions which belongs to 1 mark. Such type of questions we are going to cover in this video. In my next video, I am going to cover your 2 mark, 3 mark or 4 mark or else your 5 mark carrying questions. Those type of questions will be covered in the next video. So children, this is very important session. Let the student be below average or above average. For everyone, this video is very important. Now let's begin the chapter. Come, let's begin with the chapter surface areas and volumes. These are the important formulas, students, which we are going to use in this chapter. Cuboid, lateral surface area. This is also known as curved surface area. Should not forget it. Lateral surface area is also known as curved surface area, that is called as CSA. In shortcut, lateral surface area we call that as LSA. No need to worry. And total surface area we call it as TSA. I am not going too deep at present. Okay, just I am giving you the clue. That's it. In our offline classes, we go in detail how to identify which is the surface is called as lateral and which are the surfaces we called as total surface area, which surface we called as volume. How to differentiate between lateral surface, total surface and volume. This is a complete big story, but right now we don't have that much time. Let me begin with the concept which is required for us to face the upcoming board exam. Okay. Anyhow, lateral surface area, curved surface area. Next is the total surface area, then is volume. Cuboid. First topic is cuboid. The lateral surface area of cuboid is 2 into L plus B into H. This is not I, this is nothing but L. Okay, no need to worry. 2 into length plus breadth into height. 2 into length plus breadth into height. Total surface area is 2 into length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. Volume of cuboid is length into breadth into height. Cube. Lateral surface area is 4A square. Total surface area 6A square. Volume is A cube. So what is this A? A is nothing but side. A is nothing but side. Sometimes we use X also. X is also side. Any of the alphabet you can use. Okay. This is 4 into side square. What it is? 4 into side square. 6 into side square. Side cube. Okay. So 2 pi RH. Total surface area 2 pi r into r plus h and volume is pi r square h. Students, I want to tell you one thing in this case, how to remember the formulas. How to remember the formula. See here children. So what is lateral surface area? 2 into pi into r into h. We call that as 2 pi r h. See here, these all letters you have seen, right? But you write anything, whether you see cylinder or you see cone. Both we can see here, 2 pi r h we have written, right? Total surface if you want, 2 pi r, these 3 letters you write. You don't write the last letter. Last letter you don't write. Okay, 3 letters plus the last 2 terms. You should have to add. It means 2 pi r into r plus h. You can see here. First 3 letters 2 pi r. First 3 letters 2 pi r. In total surface also 2 pi r. For okay, in total surface what we should do? Just we should add the last 2. Here also we see totally we have 3 letters. So leave the last letter. Leave the last letter. Write pi r, pi r. Add last 2 letters r plus l. Okay, total we have 4 letters. In total surface we write 3 letters. Last 2 letters we should add. Again pi r l. Totally we have 3 letters. So first write 2 letters, then add last 2 letters. Pi r into r plus l. Okay. Anyhow, cylinder 2 pi r h. Total surface area is 2 pi r into r plus h, and volume is pi r square h. Same this 2 pi r. Can you say this? Just you write this pi r h. In this r square we should write. That's all. Pi r square h. Cone pi r l, pi r into r plus l. But here cone we have to use 1 by 3. Okay, 1 by 3. Okay, cone it's nothing but it is in shape of a triangle shape, right? So this is the shape of a cone. Okay, 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 pi r square h. Children, if you are getting confused, just to remember cylinder so that it will be easy for you to remember cone also. How? We can see here volume case pi r square h, here also pi r square h. Only what is the difference? 1 by 3. Just we have to add 1 by 3. That's it. 1 by 3 times of pi r square h. Now frustum. This is very important. For frustum, what is the formula? Formula is actually pi r1 plus r2. Sorry, it is pi r1 plus r2 into L. It is r1 plus r2 into L. This is the formula to find the frustum of a cone. Frustum of a cone. So how to remember this formula? Very simple. So what is this r1 and what is this r2? This is one more question. And very beginning we have the first question. What do you mean by frustum of a cone? How to identify what is the frustum? What do you mean by frustum? Simple. First we are going to take a cone. Shall we take one cone? Yes, we have taken a cone. You cut the cone. In cone we can see here we have an hollow shape here. Yes, it's a open space. It's a open space. Okay. Now what I will do, I am going to cut this cone into 2 halves. I am going to cut the cone into 2 halves. So what happens? This cone will divide into 2 parts. Now this is one more open side, and here also we have. Can we see this? It becomes like this. Am I right? It becomes like this. It has divided into 2 parts. First it was only one cylinder. But now what happens? This we have only one triangle. But now what happened? Once we cut, it has formed one small triangle, one small cone, and one trapezium. Can you see this? We have got one trapezium. Okay. Now what we should do? Can you see this? This is a bigger area. That means larger area. Here also we can see this is nothing but the larger area, bigger diameter. But here we can see this one is smaller diameter. If we take half of this, because we are taking the right circular cylinder, right? Means right circular cone, right? So what happens here? This is bigger radius and this is smaller radius. We have 2 radiuses. One is bigger radius and other one is smaller radius. I will show you which is the radius here. So this one is bigger radius. Can you see this? And from here to here, this is smaller radius. I am going to take bigger radius as R1, smaller radius as R2. Sometimes we also called as capital R and small letter r. Both are one in the same. Now what we should do? Okay. Now what do you mean by frustum of a cone? Once if the cone, if you are cutting into two holes, the remaining part of the cone is known as frustum of the cone. This is the remaining part. This trapezium, can you see the shape of a trapezium? This is known as frustum. This part is known as frustum of a cone. Done? Yeah. Once you cut the cone into two parts, we get smaller cone. Leave that smaller cone, the remaining part of the cone, that is known as frustum of a cone. Okay? Done. Now, children, one thing I just want to tell you, how to remember the formula to find lateral surface area of a cone. Remember this pi RL. If you want frustum, lateral surface area, third surface area, remember cone. For everything, remember total surface area of cone, so that it will be easy for you to find total surface area of frustum. You remember volume of cone. It is easy for you to remember the frustum of a cone volume. How? Observe here. Where all you see R, just if you see R, write it as R1 plus R2. Okay? If you see R square, somewhere if you see R square, then we should write R1 square plus R2 square. That's it. R means capital R plus smaller or R1 plus R2. R square if you see, we should write R1 square plus R2 square. Now see how we have got this formula of frustum. See here, pi I am going to write as it is. R means what we should write? R1 plus R2. That is R. Okay? L as it is. So we got this pi into R1 plus R2 into L. Simple. Similarly, if you want total surface area of a cone, first you multiply this. Pi R into R, it becomes pi R square. Plus pi R into L, it becomes pi R L. Now what we write? See here, pi is as it is, R square. I said you, R means R1 plus R2 we should write. R square means R1 square plus R2 square. Plus as it is, again this pi as it is. Here we have R, so R1 plus R2. L as it is. Simple. If you want volume, 1 by 3 as it is, pi as it is. Here we have R square. Can we see here? Here we have R square. So R1 square plus R2 square. But one thing is extra in this, we should add R1 into R2. This is the only thing you need to remember. In case of volume, not in total surface area, only in volume. R square means R1 square plus R2 square plus R1 into R2. Then H as it is. So we got volume of frustum of a cone. Is this clear? How to remember this? Yes, very good. Now we will see sphere. Now we are going to see sphere. So lateral surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. Total surface area is also 4 pi r square. We can see here sphere. This is nothing but our sphere. If we are going to divide this, we are going to get 4 subcircles. Can you see this? 4 subcircles. So area of each circle is pi r square. Right? 1 pi r square, 2 pi r square, 3 pi r square, 4 pi r square. So that's nothing but total surface is 4 pi r square. Done? Now sphere volume, see here pi r square, cone means 1 by 3 pi r square h. Volume means 4 by 3. Instead of 1 by 3, we are writing 4 by 3, 4 parts. 4 by 3 pi r square. But here we are writing pi r cube. Why? Because here height also we consider as radius. In this circle, can you see this height is nothing but radius. So this also will be considered as r. H is also considered as r. So what happens? 4 by 3 pi. Can you see a 1 by 3 pi r square h is there? No. For this, what we are writing, what we are going to write? 4 by 3 pi as it is r square. This h is also considered as r. So what happens? R square into r, it becomes r cube. So it becomes 4 by 3 pi r cube. In case of hemisphere, what is the meaning of hemisphere? If we cut the sphere into 2 parts, what happens? It becomes 2 subcircles, right? 2 halves of a circle. So this is our hemisphere. We have 2 hemispheres. Half of circle is known as hemisphere. Now can we see this is the open part? Here also this is the cutted part, open part. Okay. Now for hemisphere, totally means what is the lateral surface area? If you are going to write the 2D diagram of this, it looks like this. So if you are going to cut this, we get 2 circles, right? So lateral surface area is 2 pi r square. Total means these 2 surfaces plus this open surface. Can you see this? This is the surface. Here we have 2 surfaces, 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is 3, 1, 2, 3. Totally we have 3 surfaces. So 3 pi r square. Okay, and next this one volume is, instead of 4 by 3, instead of 4 parts, we'll take it here 2 parts. So 2 by 3 pi r cube. 2 by 3 pi r cube. I hope you have understood this. How to remember the formulas for cuboid, cube, cylinder, cone, frustum, sphere and hemisphere. So these are the different formulas which we are going to use in this chapter. Now I'll tell you the advantages of this chapter. See children, whether you are below average or above average, I doesn't know. But one thing I know very well, what it is means, if you are just remembering the formulas of this chapter, minimum 2 marks you are going to get. Minimum 2 marks. Just remember the formula. Because from 1 mark definitely we can get a direct formula. They may ask you, I am going to enlist now. Which are the ways the questions will be asked. But one thing you need to be very careful here, what it is, you should remember these all formulas, very important. If you remember the formulas, minimum at least 1 mark you will get. Even 1 is better than 0. Remember. Understood? 1 is better than 0. Let it be 1 mark or 2 mark, definitely you will get only just by remembering the formula. Only remembering the formula. Okay? So these formulas are very important. Now let's see which are the ways questions will be asked for 1 mark. Only just by remembering the formulas. Let's see. Yes, students, we can see here. Particularly I am saying this, remember, this is very important. They may ask you straightforward any formula. The question will be asked for you like this. Write the formula. Write the formula to find. Write the formula to find the lateral surface area of cylinder. The question will be asked to you like this. Write the formula to find the lateral surface area of cylinder. So what is the lateral surface area of cylinder? 2 pi rh. Just write 2 pi rh. That's it. Simple. If not, they will give an options A, B, C, D. Choose which is the correct answer. Just tick that 2 pi rh. That's it. Okay. This is one way. This is one form they can ask you. Not only this cylinder, they can ask you anything. But particularly in exam, if you are going to see, they have asked many number of times total surface area of cone, sphere. Okay. So these are the things which has been asked many number of times in exam. Lateral surface area of cylinder, total surface area of cone, and this one lateral surface area of frustum. Even frustum also many number of times they have asked lateral surface, total surface, volume, everything. But on the whole, I can say you that you need to remember every formula, almost everything you need to prepare from this table. Okay. They can ask you the question like this directly. Write the formula to find the lateral surface area of cylinder. Sometimes if they want to twist something, twisting, okay, they may ask you the question like this. Write the formula to find the lateral surface area of cylinder. They will give the same question like this. To find the lateral surface area of cylinder whose height or radius, something they will change, whose height is something called as x units. They will give you like this, whose height is x units. Means what we should do. Now he is saying that whose height we have to take it as x units. Height is, here he is not telling you to use h. Here he is saying that you should use in place of h as x. So what is our general formula? 2 pi rh. But in this case what we should write? 2 pi rx. If you are going to write 2 pi rh, then your answer is wrong. Yes, you should read the question at least minimum 2 to 3 times before you answer. Oh, lateral surface area? Yes, I know this formula. No, there is nothing that we have to go very fast in exam. Be calm. Have patience. Read the question right from the beginning letter of the beginning of the sentence. Okay? The first letter till the last letter, till the last end. Let it be a question mark or full stop. Till that end you have to read the question properly first. Then you should write the answer. Okay? You should not go hurry-burry. Okay? Be calm. Have patience. So they can ask you the question like this. Okay, is this clear? This is one form they can ask you the question for 1 mark. Second question, one more question they can give you. For an example, let you take, this is our frustum, right? This is our frustum of a cone. As I said you, from here to here is one radius. They may give you the figure like this. In the given figure, okay, be careful with the given sentences, whatever they have given here. Instead of R1, they can say you this as P1. They may say you this as P2. Okay, and they can tell you this as something called as let me say M. Okay, let me say this is M. Now they may ask you the question, and this I will take it as N. See, every words, everything they have changed. They may ask you, after giving this question, write the formula from the given figure. Maybe choose the correct answer A, B, C, D, which is the correct one you have to choose, or they may ask you to write. But particularly in case if they give the figure, maximum chances are there they will ask in MCQs, objective type question. They have given the question like this, and they are asking us to find the lateral surface area of frustum of cone. So what is the formula to find frustum of cone, lateral surface area, third surface area, frustum of cone? Sir, I know the answer, sir. What is that answer, man? Sir, our teacher has taught pi into R1 plus R2 into L, sir. Yes, definitely it is correct. But 100% it is wrong. For this question, this formula is correct as per the chapter. But for the asking question, this formula is wrong. Not only from this chapter, any chapter they can ask you the questions like this. Okay, you can expect at least one question like this for this year. Chances are there. Now what we should write? Pi as it is. R1, in place of R1 what is there? P1 plus R2 plus what is there? P2. First you write what formula you know, then you try to interchange. Directly don't think what formula, which is the correct option. No, first they have given the question, see the question, don't see the options in that scenario. In that case, whenever they are asking formula, something they have mismatched the terms at that time, first you write the formula which you know. Okay, then try to substitute the values whatever they are preferring, they are asking us to find. Okay, into what is L here? L means slant height. Can you see this? If you see the straight line, that is called as H. If you see any bending line, that is called as L, slant height. This is our normal height and this is slant height. So in place of L, what is here? N. So what is the correct option? Pi into P1 plus P2 into N. Okay. So these are the different ways of questions can be asked for 1 mark from this chapter. Sometimes directly they can ask you to write the formula of any of this, or else they may give you the topics like this and they will interchange some values. They will try to interchange and they can ask you. This is question number 2. Now third question, what is the way the question can be asked? So question will be asked for you like this. Write the lateral surface area of sphere. Write the, I am writing here, write the, let me say total surface only, no problem. Write the total surface area of hemisphere, sphere or hemisphere, not only that, anything. Okay, just I am giving an example. Write the total surface area of hemisphere whose radius is 2 centimeters. Whose radius is 2 centimeters. So what is the formula to find the total surface area of hemisphere? As we all knows it. So what is the formula, children, to find the total surface area of hemisphere? Can we see here? This is hemisphere. That is 3 pi r square. Can you see the answer? Yes, we can see the answer, right? So what is the answer? 3 pi r square. 3 pi r square. Now, what we should write here? Total surface area is equals to 3 pi r square is equals to 3 into pi is 22 by 7 into r square. So what is the radius he has given? 2 centimeters. So radius is 2 centimeters. So we should write 2 square. 2 square is nothing but 2 into 2. 2 into 2. Now one thing I just want to tell you in terms of calculation while we are doing the calculation. See here. What is the number in denominator? 7. Denominator we have 7. Please listen this step carefully, because this will be very much helpful while we are solving the problems. That's the reason I am saying. In numerator, what is the term is here? 3. Here 22. Here 2. Here 2. Do you think 7 is cancelable with any of these numerator? This denominator 7 is cancelable with any of these given numerator. 3 can be divisible by 7? No. 22 is divisible by 7? No. 2? No. It is not dividing any terms. So what we should do in that case? So what we have to do here is, I am giving the clue, children. It's very simplest form. Okay. 3 into 22 by 7 into 2 into 2, because this 7 is not cancelable with any of the given numbers. So what we should do, we have to write 3 into 22 by 7, at least you can write as 3.14. Okay, the pi value is 22 by 7. If you are going to simplify further, we get 3.142 something. Okay, but just after a digit, at least a single digit or minimum 2 digits you can write. Minimum 1 or 2 digits. So 3.1 or 3.14, no issue. Into 2 into 2, 4. Now we should multiply. 4 3 is a 12 into 3.14, right? 3.14 into 12. So please do the calculation in the same page, right hand side. Put one working column. Okay, you can do the calculation here. 4 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. 1 4s are 4, 1 1s are 1, 1 3s are 3. Can you see this? 8, 6, 7, 3. After how many digits we have a decimal? After 2 digits. Point. Leave 2 digits and keep the point. So what is the answer? 37.68. So most of you, what you will do, you will write total surface area 37.68 and you will leave the answer. No, it is wrong. Remember, whenever you see the word area, remember it is square units. SI unit is very important. You should not miss the SI units. Okay. If you see the word called as volume, that is cubic units. Cubic units. It means that if they have given area, if the unit is centimeter, can you see here? Radius is given as centimeter. So area we can write as centimeter square. If it is volume, we should write it as centimeter cube. If it is meter, meter square. Volume, meter cube. Okay. So according to this problem, we should write centimeter square. So the final answer is 37.68 centimeter square is the correct answer. Sometimes if the same question is given in MCQ, the total find the total surface area of hemisphere whose radius is 2 centimeter, or total surface area of hemisphere whose radius is 2 centimeter is dash. Options can be given to you like this. See here carefully. 37.68 centimeter square, 37.68 centimeter cube, 3.76 centimeter square. Okay, or 37.68 meter square, something like this. See, almost all the values, even this is also correct, 37.68, 37.68, 37.68. Almost every answer is correct only. But what is wrong? SI unit is wrong. So this shows the difference. See, exam is conducted only to test how much you have prepared, how much you have the knowledge. Just to test your knowledge, exams are conducted. We are not going to do any experiment on you. No, none of the teachers like to experiment any student. Just they want to test them. What is their accuracy? What is the percentage of level they have understood the subject? Only just we want to understand how much you have understood the subject, how much you have gained the knowledge. Understood? So this knowledge will create you. You are not creating knowledge. The knowledge should create you. Are you getting my point? This knowledge, it's creating us. Day by day, we are becoming at least 1% to 2% intelligent. Okay. So this is the basic things which you have to ensure before you are going to face your board exam. So please make sure that whatever the formula you are writing, is it correct or wrong? First thing. Second thing is whether your working is right or wrong. That is the second thing. Third thing, the final answer what you have got, whether it is correct or wrong. Third thing. And fourth point, you need to remember the SI unit as per the given question, is there any essay unit is there? Yes, if it is there, write the essay unit. Proper essay unit according to the given question. Okay, so these are the different ways 1 mark questions will be asked from this chapter. But on the whole, I can tell you that from this chapter, these formulas are the key thing. The formulas are the key thing. At least minimum 3 or 4 mark or 5 mark question is applicable from this chapter. Understood? So remember, very high marks also will be asked, like in long answer kind of questions. This chapter is applicable. It can be asked. Okay, so you should not miss the second video also. I hope you all have understood, right? So please practice how to write the formulas first, then you start giving an attempt to solve this chapter. Okay, so do not forget to subscribe, comment, like and share this channel, this video. Okay, wish you all the best of it. If you are finding still more any doubts, so please you can ask me. I am there. Till when I am here, you no need to get fear. Done? Thank you. Best of it. Do well.